Hello, welcome to Wofoy TV. Thank you for stopping by my channel to watch my videos. If you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button so that you'll be alerted whenever I drop a new video. But if you've been coming here and you have never subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. All you have to do is just sign in on YouTube with your Gmail login information and then you click subscribe, all right, so that you will be officially part of the Wofoy TV family. Thank you so much for doing this. Today, as continuing the series of the DV2023 instructions, today I'm going to talk about the issue of passports. All right. So if in case you may not know what a passport is, this is a passport. This is a travel document that allows you to travel internationally. All right. You need this to travel outside of your country's border. And every country or most countries issue this to their citizens. Wherever country that you come from, when you get your passport, it's all going to be kind of like similar to this. Some countries have bigger passports. Some countries have different color. It might be navy blue or green. Some countries may have different colors. Some countries may have bigger passports. Some countries may have several pages or less pages, depending on how much you spent on your passport. All right. But if you want to know how to apply for a passport in your country, then you have to do some Google search. You find out from your home country, your foreign affairs ministry or immigration department or ministry to find out how to get a passport. All right. But when it comes to the DV lottery entry, since 2019, people have been required to use their passport when they are applying. Before then, you didn't really need a passport to apply for the DV lottery, but since 2019 coming, you really need to use your passport. And the information that you will need from your passport will be your passport number, the date of issuance, the country or the authority that issued the passport to you, and then the expiration date. All right. So when you're filling the DV lottery application, it's going to ask you for your name as it appears in your passport. So you have to type your name just like it's shown in your passport. You have to arrange your name just like it is shown in the passport. If you're not sure about this, you want more information, you need to watch my video about your name, how it should appear on the DV lottery application. All right. But your name should be reflected just like it is in your passport. And when you type your name, is the next thing it will ask for your passport number. Everybody has a passport number, all right? Depending on the country that you come from, in some countries they will have it like dotted here, your passport number. Some countries have that. I remember my old Ghana passport had that like that. It was dotted here. My passport number was dotted here. But depending on the country that you come from, your passport number is somewhere on inside this passport. And mostly you just go to your biographic data page. When I say biographic data page, is the page that has your photo. The page that has your photo, all right, that is where you're going to need all the information that you need to fill the DV lottery application when it comes to the stuff that you need from inside your passport. All right. And then it will ask for the authority that issued your passport or the country that issued your passport. That is the same thing. When it asks for the authority that issued the passport or the country that issued the passport, they are talking about the same thing. They're talking about a country. And when you do the drop down, it will show you all the country. Make sure that you are selecting the correct country. All right. There's several countries on the drop down. Make sure that if your passport was issued by Ghana, then you need to select Ghana. If your passport is issued by Kenya, you need to select Kenya. If your passport is issued by Uganda, you have to select Uganda. Don't make a mistake. If you're a Ghanaian and you have a Ghanaian passport, don't make a mistake and go and select Germany. I'm saying this because Germany and Ghana are close. Most of the time when you're looking at names of countries, there are some countries that are very close to your country in alphabetical order. Okay, so if you don't take care, you might make a mistake. If you're from Ghana, if you don't take care, you might make a mistake and pick Germany, because Germany is very close to Ghana. All right. The same goes for anybody else. When you're picking your country, make sure that you pick your country that gave you the passport. So let that be reflected. Don't go and pick the wrong country, okay? The next thing that you will need to put in there will be the date of issue. Date of issue or the date of issuance. It means the same thing. The date that this passport was issued. It doesn't mean the day that you collected your passport. No. It doesn't mean the date that your passport was returned to you. No. That date is inside the passport where you have the biographic data. It will be somewhere down here. Somewhere down here. All right? So you put that date just like it is shown, but you have to follow as it's represented on the DV lottery application form. So if the date in your passport says 25th May 2020, and then when you're filling the DV lottery application form, and then it has in the different format saying month, day, and year, then you don't want to still force and put it, 25th and then May. No, you have to follow the instructions. Where it says month, MM is month, DD is day, and then YY is year, okay? Because month will be represented with two digits, day will be represented with 2 digits, and then year will be represented with 4 digits, okay? So if it's January, 01. If it's February, 02. If it's October, it's 10, okay? Make sure you do it exactly as, you don't make a mistake with your date, all right? The next thing that I'll talk about will be your expiration date. Expiration date. So make sure that your passport is valid. If your passport is expired, then it is not valid. You should not use it for the application. Sometimes some people think that they are really smart and they can manipulate the expiration date, because when you enter your passport information and your passport is expired, the system will flag it and say that enter your passport expiration date is, it's not a valid passport. All right, so make sure that you don't manipulate the thing. If you manipulate it and you get it selected, you will face a hard time explaining yourself. And when you explain yourself that, oh, because I couldn't get my passport, oh, because of lockdown, because they don't care, because you had the whole time. A passport, most passports expire in 5 years, in 10 years. So if you have allowed your passport to expire, then they don't care. You had 5 years, you had 10 years to make sure that your passport doesn't expire, and you let it expire. So they don't care about you waiting and blaming it on lockdown, blaming it on something else. You should have done it earlier, okay? But if your passport is expired, you still have enough time to do it. You may have to pay more. Pay for express service so that your passport can be quickly done for you. If your passport is expired, get it renewed. If your passport is stolen, you get a new one. Get a new one for the application, all right? It's only the principal applicant. The principal applicant is the main applicant. So it's only the principal applicant who need to have a passport on the application. So your derivatives, which will be whether if you have a spouse, your spouse is a derivative. If you have children, your child or your children are your derivatives. They don't need passports to be attached to you. But if you're going to apply separately for your spouse, let's say you have the qualified education or occupation, you apply, you are married, you added your wife. You don't have a child, but you added your wife and you did it. But your wife also have the qualified occupation or the qualified education. So you also decide to apply for her too. Then your wife must have her own passport so that you can apply for her as the principal applicant. All right? The principal applicant must have a passport. So guys, the only people who are exempted from having a passport are people who are stateless. Stateless means that you don't have a state, you don't have a government, you don't have a nation, you don't have a government. The other group of people who are exempted from not using a passport will be people who come from a communist-controlled country. Communist-controlled country. Those people, they can check that they don't have a passport and they can do it if they don't have one. Because people from communist country, sometimes your government makes it difficult for you to travel. So sometimes their government doesn't want to even give anybody passport for you to travel. If you have been granted exemption by the Homeland Security, then you can apply without a passport. But other than that, whether you were a refugee, whether you were in lockdown, or you were sick, you were hospitalized, it was too far away to get to the place to get your passport, or the passport people were taking longer, that is no excuse. Only these reasons that I've mentioned that can be exempted for the passport. So guys, this is where I'm going to end my topic about the passport. If you have any questions, please put them down below. I'll be making more videos about other criteria, other parts of the DV2023 instructions, okay? Please make it a point to watch the previous ones that I've made, so that if there's anything that connects to you, you can, you will get the answer to that from that video, okay? All right, I love you so much for being such an awesome Wofoy TV fan. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my videos with your friends and your families, sharing it on your Facebook timeline for your friends to see what's up. Thank you, thank you. If you're new to the Greek Card Lottery process and you want to learn more and want to find out how to take part of this year's Greek Card Lottery process, join my Facebook groups: Greek Card Lottery Africa, Greek Card Lottery Ghana, Greek Card Lottery Winners, Moving to America /Wofoy TV. And please like and follow my official Facebook page, Wofoy TV. I share most of my videos that I do here. I drop them there. You can visit my website, www.wofoytv.com. I have posted that up here. You can see the website link, and you can just go in your browser, type it, and go to my website. I share articles there. Some of my videos that you're watching here, you can watch them on that website. If you have unique questions that you want me to answer them, you can comment on my my articles on my website. You can subscribe to newsletters on my website, so that you will be notified of any posting that I make on my website. You can practice the Greek Card Lottery too. It is there. You click on practice online now, and you click on it. You practice. It's free. It will not be used against you. It doesn't go to the US government. The US government has nothing to do with it. It's just my website, and you can use that too, free, and test to see how good you will be on the real application when it opens on October 6th to November 9th. All right. So guys, and then on my website, I have branded merchandise that you can buy, just to support Wofoy TV channel. Thank you so much for being such an awesome person, an awesome fan of Wofoy TV. I love you, and I'll see you on my next series. Bye-bye.